Hey y'all, quick update, day 22. Shop's a friggin' wreck. Work, no, clean. So don't judge. Quick update, you look around and see plastic hanging from the ceiling to the floor, 12 feet of plastic, all the way around this truck in this area right here. Two reasons. First reason, I'm starting to do plastic work, and so I'd kind of like to keep that in this area rather than it getting everywhere and on everything in the shop. That's the smaller reason. The bigger reason is I heat my shop with an electric house furnace. So we had fake spring last week and week before, 70s, 80s, and it was great. But now it's dropping and dropping and dropping. We're gonna get snow tonight. High is gonna be in the 20s tomorrow. I think the lows in the next couple of nights, single digits down to 3 or something one night. So combo that with trying to do plastic work and stuff like that. I need some heat. And with that electric furnace, when it's rolling, when the welder's rolling, when the air compressor is rolling, I have a very large air compressor. Man, that electric meter out front, that little thing spins so fast that if you put a blade on it, you could cut wood with it. So I didn't really need a $500 electric bill this month. So I threw up this plastic and I'm keeping the heat in this, I'm gonna say 15 by 30 maybe area. Just while I'm working out here, I know it holds no insulation value, but the furnace runs less when I have it like that. And I needed to pump up the heat a little bit, so doing this plastic work. I don't mind working out here when it's, you know, with the shop in the 50s. I'm a jeans and hoodie kind of guy. I work well in that stuff. But when you're doing bodywork stuff, you need some heat. So I had it kicked up, I don't know, in the 60s in here tonight. And the plastic is serving its purpose, because on the other side of that plastic, it's pretty chilly. And the furnace didn't run much tonight while I was working. Air compressor did. So anyway, had some body work done on the inside of the cab. Filled those holes. Dash is looking good. I'm pretty happy with the way the dash came out. There's one spot that I'm going to take care of probably tomorrow. This right here, little low spot, and it's right smack in the visible spot of the dash, so I'll smooth that up a little bit better tomorrow. So would you be able to do some painting? I won't be able to spend much time in the shop in the next couple of weeks, so he's going to come paint the inside of this thing for me and help me out, like him and all the guys always do. So that's the update. Maybe in the next day or two, the boys are going to come back out and help finish this and do some chassis coating, and actually some chassis coating on the chassis, which is, you know, fairly buried. Oh, I left my damn welding mask out uncovered. Ugh, what an idiot. Okay. Lord, what a mess. Okay, I got to clean up tomorrow night. So that's where we are, day 22. Did some seam sealing last night. I think it was. I don't remember. All the days kind of roll into one. Day 22 coming to an end. Can't wait to see this thing white on the inside. Day 23. 2-3. Got a couple of things done, but not a lot tonight. Had just a few things on the list that I wanted to get knocked out tonight. I needed to clean up some of these spots in the door jambs, and I needed to clean up the cab corners to see if they were good and solid. And they are, because I needed to know how much I needed to put in. So I'm just going to section in some pieces back there on both sides. Still need to weld those up. Still need to fix that dent. Lots to do still. But I completely finished the dash. I had that little spot right here. Knocked it out. Pulled the switches out. Had some other spots I needed to clean up on the dash. Looking good. Finished out the bodywork some more so that it's much easier to slap a little bit of primer on and get it painted. Just some little stuff tonight. Didn't want to spend all night out here tonight. I'm a little worn out, but I was happy to get that dash completely finished up. And that spot's finished up. Cleaned up this side as well. Cleaned up this side of the jam a little bit more than the other side. It needs some primer in some places, and it needs probably some seam sealer in some places just to clean it up. Still have to do that. This cab corner cleaned up nicely as well. So I'm going to section in a piece to take care of that. I think that's it as far as progress tonight. Yeah, I was happy to get these switches out. They're kind of a pain sometimes, but got those out. Made my hole a little bigger. I'm going to put a dual USB port in there for charging my phone and stuff like that. That's it. That is day 2-3. I'm going inside. Oh, excuse me. Going inside to spend some time with the family. I'm done for the night. Day 2-3 is in the books. Hey, day 24. 2-4. Hey, look. My respirator matches my shirt almost. I like it. I'm kind of trendy like that. So, I'm doing some priming. Getting these spots knocked out. And the dash. Coming out pretty good. Gonna be good enough for this truck. That's just the first coat. Anyway, that's where we're at on day 24. Got a plan together. Day 25 I'm going to spend with Woody working on these jams. See if I can get this thing to switch with these gloves on. There we go. So we're going to finish up these jams tomorrow and get those all ready to paint. I was just going to worry about the inside, but we're going to clean those up and we're going to seam seal those and get those kind of, just all the flaky, crappy stuff, just clean it up as best as possible. Going to do from here up on the firewall, because the rest is just going to be POR'd down below. So we'll do all this stuff. Priming that spot too. We'll clean up. I started cleaning up this jam some the other day. I think I showed you that. So I'm just going to go around. We're going to scuff this up. We're going to knock out all the loose flaky stuff and clean it up. So when I'm back from my trip, the inside of this and the jams will be sprayed white. So then I can start moving on. Plan when I get back is I got to get the rear end hung. Yeah, it's buried under there somewhere. I got to get that rear end hung because I need to know what size to order my wheels. So I need to do some messing around with that 8.8 from that Lincoln and get it hung underneath here. So that needs to be priority. I'll have my drop beams by then. That shouldn't be a problem though. I should be able to map out the wheel size from someone else who's running the same beams. So I'll get that information. I'll have that information within the next week. Day 2-4. It's pretty much going to be it. I'm going to get this a couple more coats of primer on this thing, and then I got to do some moving around, hang some more plastic. We're going to put the truck in between in the center aisle of the shop so that Woody has some room to work around it and spray everything. It'll be our makeshift booth, which will be good enough for spraying the dash and the inside and the jams and stuff. It'll be fine for that. Day 2-4.